but UPDF officers began to randomly beat people who were moving with Kyagulanyi.
Imagine that. What's this? Okay, we have here, whatever, Captain Dr. Ashraf Rubagangora Agaba says, my brother Drexon Muhimbira, my pride, serving Uganda. Thank you for disciplining those NUP charlatans. They deserved more strokes than you offered them. That's what he said. And then you have here Drexon coming actually here saying, delete the post if you don't mind, bro. Delete. He's begging, please, can you delete the post? Why? I mean, he's appreciating you for the job well done. Why are you asking him?
You're watching Mordecai Marissa Live Political Commentary. Please consider subscribing to help grow Uganda's Voices of Struggle ecosystem. Thank you.
I cannot appreciate you enough for using your valuable time to always go on social media, break down things for people.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, during his 2026 presidential campaign, Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert, popularly known as Bobi Wine, endured a relentless campaign of violence. He was beaten. He was tear-gassed. He was repeatedly attacked. While many of his supporters were abducted, many tortured, others killed. Actually, the commander of the Uganda Defense Forces, Muhoozi Kainerugaba, who happens to be Museveni's son, bragged they had killed 22 of NUP supporters. Many of them disappeared to this point. We may never see them again. Others are languishing in prisons and torture dungeons. Those accused of carrying out these acts were protected by the Museveni criminal regime. At the time, the Uganda Police Force claimed they did not know the identities of some of these men that were involved. But now, in a stunning twist, the mask appears to be coming off. Barely 6 months after the disputed election, that was rigged, no question about that. Individuals linked to those incidents are openly boasting online. They're bragging about the violence they carried out. One name now is actually making headlines on social media, and this is Drexon Muhimbira. We identified him that time, but police sort of ignored us. He's publicly being celebrated by the regime apologists for commanding an attack on Bobi Wine and his supporters. Yet when the assault, like I said, happened, police spokesperson Chituma Rusoke said the police had no knowledge of who Muhimbira was. So now we all know he's actually bragging on social media. Regime apologists are giving him his flowers for the job well done. His identity is widely known. The question now is, will the Uganda Police Force finally arrest him? Or will this become yet another case where those accused of political violence remain untouchable? In some cases, they've actually received, promotions. I expect them to promote him if he's not been promoted already, or the police to engage in this PR stance of, let's arrest him to show that we did, yet they end up releasing him in a day or just a few hours. Let's go on and show you what Bobi Wine posted about this man, and we break this down together in this commentary. Welcome to Mordecai Marissa Live. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take you to what Bobi Wine said. He posted about this man. I'm going to have to show you this. This is Bobi Wine posting about this man 1 hour ago. But let me first take you back to what really happened, to refresh your mind. Remember this.
What began as a peaceful day turned chaotic on Saturday evening after the NUP presidential candidate Robert Kyagulanyi and his campaign team clashed with security after they were denied entry into Gulu City. Kyagulanyi arrived at Gulu City at 4 o'clock from Adjumani district where he earlier campaigned, only to find all roads leading to the city center blocked.
I have gone to the office and then I'm proceeding to the rally. We have not done anything wrong. You look how many soldiers are here. But goons have attacked our rally, killed people, beaten our people. We have not done
when security did
I mean, I don't know how many head counts here of security personnel from all security agencies. You cannot imagine. Actually, I think I need to show you this footage that is going to show you the number of people that were. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. By just a simple count, how many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Then you have all of these. I mean, you had like over 500 of them. And then you had these weapons of war. I'm going to show you where a gentleman was pointing his gun at Bobi Wine. Let's watch here, then we'll go back to NTV story. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. This was looking at Bobi Wine. He's not a terrorist. He's not an enemy of Uganda. But this is what they were doing to him. This is the goon, the thug, Drexel Muhimbira, who was commanding. I'm going to show you where the police says, that guy, I don't know him.
But what I want the world to be watching everything that the so-called Uganda People's Defense Forces is doing, that the so-called Uganda Police Force is doing. Look at what they're doing.
You see, he's right here. If you can identify him right here. He's the same guy. He was commanding the police, the military, and everyone there.
We are going.
Oluvannyuma omu ku basirikale awuliddwa ng'afuna ebiragiro okukwata Kyagulanyi n'ekitiiridde ge majja okutandika okuba buli abaddewo emiggo era wano n'abasirikale abamukuuma tebabatalizza.
You still see this thug? He's right here. Keep your eyes on him. He's right here. He's covering his face. Look at these people. What are they doing? You still see him, is right here. Drexel Muhimbira. Again here. See? He's the one giving commands there. He's the one giving orders. He's the one telling them, now you can attack. Now you can stop. Restrain yourself. Who is this man? No uniform, no nothing whatsoever. So they're even beating up Bobi Wine's bodyguards who had been given to him by the Uganda Electoral Commission. Talk about a banana republic. You see him, he's right here again.
Emmoke ezibadde zinyoka ne Kyagulanyi zimutwaliddemu ate nga Edda ne Magic bamukubye omuggo ne bamwasa omutwe.
Okay, let's go back here. You are able to see. Now let's go back to NTV how they covered this. Then I'll take you to what Bobi Wine said.
Declined to open the way. Kyagulanyi abandoned his car and decided to walk to the city center and inspect the NUP offices that were reportedly raided on Thursday morning.
Now you, the security given to me by the Electoral Commission, I'm going to move by myself. Okay? All by myself.
But UPDF officers began to randomly beat people who were moving with Kyagulanyi.
Imagine that. What's this? What goes through the mind of Museveni and Muhoozi? And I've pretty much given up on those people. But what goes on to other people who have a semblance, a scintilla of respect to what we call the rule of law? Is this what they want to see on TV?
Chagulanyi's private bodyguards
You see, he's right here. He's the same guy right here.
and police officers who were deployed to guard him by the Electoral Commission shielded him as they endured the beatings. Some
Wow.
of them surrendered.
Tugenda.
Somehow,
Okay, is the same guy right here. You can see him. He's right here.
the soldiers
Okay, now, before we come back to that footage, allow me take you to what Bobi Wine said. His identity is now known. Okay, I think I need to do this so that you read. He says, regime operatives disguise themselves and commit heinous crimes against us, convinced that the world will simply move on and forget them. Take, for instance, this thug, Drexon Muhimbira, a military officer. Under police and military protection, Muhimbira led the gang that savagely attacked and grievously wounded us during our presidential campaign in Gulu last year. He thought his identity would remain a mystery forever, only for one of his fellow thugs to casually blow his cover. Muhimbira is now desperately begging for the post to be deleted. Imagine. Since social media has become our public archive, let us keep these images here too. When the time is right, when the time is right, these are the criminals to be held accountable. Okay? You have here, Captain Dr. Ashraf Rubagangora Agaba says, my brother Drexon Muhimbira, my pride, serving Uganda. Thank you for disciplining those NUP charlatans. They deserved more strokes than you offered them. That's what he said. And then you have here Drexon coming actually here saying, delete the post if you don't mind, bro. Delete. He's begging, please, can you delete the post? Why? I mean, he's appreciating you for the job well done. Why are you asking him? Then he says, Rigamasha, they are just barking dogs. Now, this guy recognizes the danger of uncovering his identity. And then he tells his friend, he's like, hey, please, would you protect my identity? Delete right now. And then this man says, Rigamasha, they're just barking dogs. Like he's referring to people to cow dung. Ignore those, that shit. They're just barking dogs. They won't do nothing to you. But this criminal thug knows the danger of exposing his face. And you have him right here. You have him, again, right here is the one who was commanding. Look at this woman running away from terror, from folks who are supposed to protect and preserve his rights. Sorry, her rights. That's Bobi Wine bodyguard, producer and close friend, Dan Magic. You have him here. He was colliding with Bobi Wine's bodyguard that was given to him by the Uganda Electoral Commission. Look at him. He's the one giving orders, Drexon Muhimbira.